Hey guys, it's Alex. I've realized that whenever I hang out with my friends or I'm just talking to someone in general, there's always a comment about how annoying Florida is. So I've made a list of all the reasons why I hate Florida because it's a hobby of mine to complain about where I live. So the reasons why I hate Florida. Number one, you sweat a lot. Like, you sweat buckets. If you don't like to sweat, don't come to Florida. Don't even, go on vacation. Even at the beach when you're in the water, you are sweating. And it rains at least 3 times a week. Probably more. And your seatbelt, when you're in the car, even with the air conditioning blowing on you and everything, it sticks to you. So when you take it off, it leaves a 3-degree burn. I'm not even kidding. And there are so many old people. When you are driving and they drive really slow and you're like, it's an old person. Yeah, it's an old person. And if you go down to Naples and you're visiting Naples, there's even old people strip clubs, and it's really scary. And where I live is the Jacksonville St. Augustine area, so there's so many tourists. Everyone is a tourist. You're walking around, there's Spanish people and French people, and I'm listening to all these different languages, and they have their cameras, and they're taking pictures of just everything. They're taking pictures of sidewalks. Everyone's a tourist. And you cannot wear shorts to school in 90-degree weather. My school in general doesn't let you wear shorts unless they're 2 inches above the knee, or lower, so you either have to wear capris, and then roll them up when the dean is not around, or you suffer. You cannot wear shorts in 90-degree weather. It sucks so much. And it seems like everyone smokes pot. You always know someone who does. And don't ever try to straighten your hair. I try to look good sometimes. This morning for church, I tried to straighten my hair, and I don't think that looks straight at all. I think it lasted maybe 10 minutes. I was outside for 10 minutes. That's it. And then boom. No more straight hair. Yeah. And the air conditioning is never enough. Never enough. And it's so humid sometimes. After it rains, or if you're by the beach or something, it is so humid it feels like you're breathing water. I've actually tried to go in a pool and try to breathe water to see the comparison. It's the same thing. Yeah. And what really sucks about Florida is you can get a sunburn in January. You don't think about these things. You're it's January. You're not supposed to get a sunburn in January. That's for July and June. But no. And every girl has a pair of boots. If they're not country boots, they're Uggs. Or if they're not Uggs, they're designer boots. And everywhere you look, there's the McDonald's. You never see them under construction. They just kind of pop up. And if you wear shorts in Florida, every single insect known to man will come find you, no matter how much bug spray you put on. Sometimes bug spray is my perfume when I go outside, because it's so bad. During the summer, the only foundation you can wear is sunscreen. Yeah. And when you want to tan, it's either pouring outside, or there's a bunch of clouds, or it's clear as day and you turn into a lobster. There's no in-between. You can never get a tan. It's always lobster or ghost. No matter how much you reapply your sunscreen, it doesn't matter if it's every 30 minutes, every hour, every 2 hours, you're going to get burned. You're going to get burned somewhere. You're going to miss a spot, and it's just bad. There's so many wannabe thugs and rednecks. The school I go to is half redneck, half wannabe thug. And then there's a small quarter of girly girls. And flip-flops are sold everywhere. And everywhere is probably an understatement, because flip-flops, I can get them at the gas station down the road. You can probably get them at a McDonald's. And there's a McDonald's down the road, too. You have to mow the lawn, twice a week, because it rains so much here that it grows so much. And you have to mow it, twice a week, or else it's going to grow high, and then you're going to have even more bugs. And it's not good. You have to put a hat and sunscreen on, and a long sleeve t-shirt and just pants to go get the mail, because you will get sunburned getting the mail. There's so many more things. Let's see. Florida is so bipolar. In December, there's going to be one day where it's so hot outside and you're wearing shorts and flip-flops and a tank to school, and then you come home and all of a sudden it turns freezing and you have to go put on your snowsuit and your heavy winter jacket and all these boots and stuff. And then as soon as you go outside again, it's hot, so you have to strip down and You just have to shove your jacket in your backpack or steal someone's jacket and then give it back to them when it's hot. And it'll be raining for like 10 minutes. And then you go like grab your like rain boots and your umbrella, and then you walk back outside and it's sunny. And then as soon as you put them away, it'll start raining again. They need to invent a word that describes Florida, because hot doesn't cut it. Like, you can say, somewhere's hot, but no. Florida has passed that line. There is just a fine line, and Florida has passed it. Anything under 85 degrees to me is cold. Like, I'm sitting in my room, and it's probably, 79 degrees, 80 degrees, and I'm freezing. I am absolutely freezing. And last but not least, you can never run out of things to complain about when you're talking about Florida. There's always something you can complain about. Always. Whether it's taxes, whether it's the heat, whether it's sunburn. There's always something to complain about. It's never a boring day here in Florida. So, hope you liked, and bye!